It's been quite a while since I've last uploaded on this channel, and I'm just gonna say it right here and now. The last video that I uploaded was years ago, like pre-pandemic years ago, and since then I have learned a various amount of skills throughout the years that allowed me to basically be a content creator in my own way that'll not only help this channel out, but it will help out my future endeavors as I move forward in content creating within different videos that I plan on doing. The first announcement that I am trying to say is basically that I have started an official radio station. Yes, I have started an official radio station called R&R Radio, which is Pittsburgh's rock and rap radio station. While it's not official yet, you can look through the description of the actual free portion of the broadcast. I don't know if there are going to be some like official. There are going to be some official broadcasts necessarily, but it's going to be until we get it like official. There will be like these pre-podcasts coming out. So we'll be doing. I, in particular, will be doing those and moving forward as such. Which reminds me on to the biggest announcement that this channel is going to get redone, updated, and modernized to what I plan on having, whatever endeavors I try to have. I can't explain what exactly is coming out, at least not yet, but I'm just letting you guys know that there's going to be a lot of great content coming for this channel that's going to be very thought out, and basically it'll be done to the point where I'm going to be using all my skill set that I've learned in terms of engineering and different techniques and disciplinary things that I've studied over the years to really upload content and videos to this channel. So there's going to be a lot of great content coming, not only for this channel, but for other platforms as well. Nowadays, we're living in a multi-streaming service platform where multiple pieces of content are being distributed throughout multiple pieces of applications, and I think that's really, really cool. By the way, I got the official Donnie Dark shirt, which I think is pretty cool, so I get to wear that for a little bit as I'm kind of doing my work and going from there. And one of the biggest things that I've gotten into over the years is interested in filmmaking, and I've always had an interest in movies and kind of how they are getting done and how they kind of work and how they make movies. And nowadays with these streaming services, a lot has been happening to where so many pieces of content are being laid out throughout multiple pieces of streaming. So there's a lot of skills that I'd like to test out with this channel. And there's a lot of things that I want to upload with this channel. I know that I still have some supporters that still support me throughout this channel, however very small it is. And I like to still broadcast on this channel. But I am just right now trying to figure out my next plan as I am currently maneuvering through some things personally and as well as going through some things moving forward to make a lot of pieces of content for this channel as well. So I'm just letting you know that this is completely, and you can tell by the video that it's completely unscripted. It's completely just going off the top for whatever I can say. But as you can see, I got a nice little setup here. I got a nice microphone. My background is almost completely dark, and this is kind of the setup that I'd like to have whenever I officially do my at-home remote podcasts or when I do my radio station remotely, I would say. And then moving forward to doing some other pieces of work that I like to continue focusing on. I think it's about that time that I start really focusing on this channel, and after having all the skills that I've learned over the years and now having a disciplinary motive in terms of what I plan on doing on YouTube and how it's going to get monetized, how I plan on getting paid for some of the content that I've been getting. Because at the end of the day, that was one of the biggest things that really was concerning and also very frustrating. Was I was doing a lot of the work throughout the years, but I was doing it mostly for free. And there would be times too where if I was doing work for somebody, I would be doing it for someone else's channel and I would be getting paid little to no money. Now, then again, I mean, this was years when I was in college, and this was pre-pandemic, so times were different. But nowadays, the world has evolved in such a very mysterious way, in a way that everything's getting a lot more digital, a lot more remote, and everyone's starting to kind of come up with their own type of disciplinary thing that they are doing. And lots of pieces of content are being made all over the place. You see that there's new streaming services like Kick, Rumble, and just going off of my head, those two main things that are going on, and I really want to take advantage of those things. And being that YouTube has had a new terms of service going on as well, and being that YouTube also has a lot of new do's and don'ts, I really want to figure out what pieces of content I can make on this platform. If I do want to do a short film on this platform, and if I want to release it on YouTube, I'm very concerned with what I can show and what I can't. Let me just make it very clear. I don't just make PG-13 type of movies. My movies, for the most part, are going to be rated R. And sometimes they're going to be rated mature as well. Even if they're not rated R, they are mature films. So I don't know what I am going to be making on this channel, at least not yet. I don't know what ideas I have coming up just yet, but I do know that whatever I do decide to make, especially for YouTube, it's going to be on here. I just got to figure out the do's and don'ts, what I can and cannot say, what I can and cannot broadcast, the works. But it's going to be very, very good, and I think a lot of people that are going to be on here watching my content as I move forward in life, and not only in life, but move forward making, whatever content, media content, that I want to make for different platforms. I think you guys will very much appreciate it, but there's going to be a lot of patience that regards to it. There's going to be a lot of production aspects. There's obviously the financial proportions that'll cause some frustrations and even some delays. But aside from that, just letting you know that I am taking this very seriously now. I'm now going on, I'm not saying that I'm going to focus only on YouTube, because YouTube is only one platform, but I am taking this very seriously now. In fact, there's going to be a lot of things coming into the next year where I'm going to be doing a lot more, if things go as planned, which 9 times out of 10 it doesn't in life, but if things go as planned, some things are going to be coming out in 2025 that I am going to probably put on this channel. And even if it doesn't come out in 25, if it comes out in like late 24, or if I decide to do something else, just to show that I can do certain things, or I can make a production, or even broadcast in such a great quality or entertaining way, just letting you know that it is being put on there. Also, I also am starting my own company outside of radio that I am doing. R&R Radio, which is the official, it's going to be the newest Pittsburgh radio station, is also going to be under Bryant 35 Productions and Bryant Multimedia Enterprises, which is a media company that I'm going to make that is like, that's pretty much the essential of like Marvel and DC for the most part. You know what I mean? It's going to take different endeavors and different places of media, and we're going to tackle everything that we can and not only make the company successful, but the product successful. But that's pretty much it. I'm basically announcing on this YouTube with this video, which is completely unscripted, that I'm starting my own company. I am going to take YouTube a lot more seriously in terms of the content that I can make. Hopefully I'm going to be good with getting away with making some rated R content, but if not, then we'll figure out some alternatives. Again, maybe I'll make an uncensored version and we'll put it on Vimeo or something like that. Who knows? But I know that there are some things that I would like to do, and there are some aspirations and endeavors that I'd like to move forward on, and I know that I'm going to find the time eventually to make that possible. And on YouTube, I think is the perfect opportunity, especially with me having to start out with like 150 subscribers before COVID came and everything went dead, and I went dead for a little while, which, by the way, I apologize about that. I had went through a lot of things in my life that caused me to kind of focus on other things. And not only just that, but we just came out of a pandemic. You know what I mean? Not just. I mean, the pandemic ended a year ago, but still, we came out of a very grim and dark, depressing situation. So, of course, things like that are going to come up, especially if you're not making a lot of money on YouTube or making money in media at all. So, just know that I am now taking this extremely seriously, and I can't wait to see what I can come up with for this channel and moving forward into the future. Whether that's if I decide to put some of the radio clips on YouTube, if I'm allowed to put some of the radio clips on YouTube, I know that I'm going to get my Sound Exchange license, which is what I need to broadcast on certain frequencies, especially for streaming, for monetization purposes. So there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of, I would say, bureaucratic and political things that need to get taken care of before I officially start and broadcast with my own company full time. But aside from that, this channel is going to be very useful for me in terms of making content, and I cannot wait to show you guys all the skill sets that I've learned, the disciplinaries that I've learned over the years, and I just kind of want to do my own thing with this channel, and I think this is the best way to do it. And that's pretty much it. So I can't wait to finally make content for you guys and make it in a very serious and take actually the time out to actually make something productive and entertaining, and that's really all it is. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to talk smack or talk mess about anybody else, especially for people who work, you know, hard to create content and have a lot of followers. But my discipline when it comes to making content will be, and you guys will see it. You guys will see the exact discipline that I will use. You guys will see all the stuff that I will make and I will put on YouTube. And I just, like I said, I can't wait to see it. I can't tell you exactly what it is, and I can't explain everything, but just know that there is something coming. There's a lot of things coming, actually, and this channel is going to change in a very significant way. So that's pretty much it, and I can't wait to share, create, build, and most importantly, give this channel the voice that it so rightfully deserves.